Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
What's up?
He'll get this out to the left flat and mark him down up beyond the 30. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is May. This pass is caught by Thomas.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
3rd and 5. In motion comes Thomas. On 3rd down, they throw with Walker, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He had over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of this wild card game.
Quick.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Second and 10.
Yo. He turned it.
He takes off.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Don't worry.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Get hot! Get hot! 180! 180! Right up!
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Ravens 7, Patriots nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. In motion comes Thomas. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw now, May. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
DC, ready? DC. Report! Hey, Alfred, sit on! Yeah. Sit on!
On first and 10, Jackson. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. Jackson now to throw on first down. Going for it all. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Hey, middle.
From the gun, Jackson. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he will get into the end zone. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Maynard on first and 10. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
In motion, Reed. On second down, it's Madden. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They'll try it now with Walker. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Rajante Wester. Touchdown, Baltimore. And make it 3 in the first. He has thrown 3 First quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28. Yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. On the move, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. What to do now as they come up on second and long.
It's second down.
Here's Walker. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third down.
Working out of the gun, it's May. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love it.
Now, Jackson. That is brought in at the 10. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Now Jackson. That one needed to come out quickly. It did not. It is a sack.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
You change it. You.
Third and goal for Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach fourth down by what they call on third down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on fourth. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on fourth down is leaning towards settling for 3.
On fourth down, it's Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens have run out to a 24-7 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. This returnable with Reed. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
May to throw on second down. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. They'll run here with Walker. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here now, second and 9 from the 39-yard line. Off the play fake, here's May. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. And May will not risk it. Into the slide. And he's got the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
separating from the shotgun. It's May. He'll take a shot downfield for Musgrave. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Jackson looking to throw. Moving to his right. He runs with it. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this.
Hey, middle.
Jackson now. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play there for Baltimore. 45 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
A design run here with Jackson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Third and short, Jackson. That's into the hands of Lester. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now Jackson on fourth down. That is caught. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Second and goal.
Hey, Alpha, say hi. Go ahead.
To throw is Jackson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Middle. You at X.
Back to throw, Jackson. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. May gonna look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's gonna be taken down.
6 yards.
And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
They don't want a repeat of first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Here comes 3rd and 6. Once again, it's Walker. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
It's not enough. You solid, love, but it's not enough. You better reach up, but it's not enough. See, bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Somebody got to do it. I win. Hey, somebody got to do it. I take a G. Hey, watch him do it. We survived outside, all from the music. They like, let it alone. If they out there, nigga, welcome home.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Sit hot. Report.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A first down throw for Jackson. Moving to his left. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11. And it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal.
Hey, middle.
Now Jackson, this a designed run.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
On the handoff, this is Walker. Loose past the 35. Look at him go. Inside the 10. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 97 yards. Touchdown, New England. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. From out of the gun, here's May. That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Milton Williams in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
Second down, Jackson. Pass right side, going to be taken in by Walker. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Raven first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll take this one in. Hayden Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Patriots 15. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Patriots first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, New England.
Crazy. 5.
To throw is May. This one is caught by Reed. And And they'll take this down inside the 35. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. May to throw again. He'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throw again is May. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Pushed out to his left.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. 5, crazy, 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 crazy. 5.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
There's that man again. Another catch. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Ravens. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. The PAT up and good. And the Ravens will add 1 more onto their big lead. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. This returnable with Reed. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker. Room to run at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is, it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Throwing now is May. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's in the end zone and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, tonight! Tonight! Report! Report!
That is caught out wide on the RPO. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun run now with Walker. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
3rd and long for Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
At the 19-yard line.
Crazy. 5. Crazy. Hey, what's that?
To throw now, May. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
In motion, Reed.
Hey, what's that?
May to throw on 2nd down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Onward.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's a big one for the Ravens. 36 yards.
46-yard line.
Here's Jackson. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Wanna quit?
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, tonight! 13.
From the gun, Jackson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
Quit, ready? Go.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That is brought in at the 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jim DK that time, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Crazy. Crazy.
Now, May. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.
First down.
1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 49.
Here we go. One final play. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They are moving on in these playoffs.